Welcome to the first Game Day Plus of 2015. In this episode, you'll be hearing from some of the greatest players on the planet. Karim Benzema, Gareth Bale, Luis Suarez, James Rodriguez and Leo Messi. And we took a trip to Swiss giant killers FC Basel and hung out with Chelsea's Gary Cahill. This is the first show of the year, the first show from the knockout stages of the Champions League. And here's Messi, Bale, James, Suarez and Benzema telling us what it's like dealing with the love and hate that comes with being the greatest players in the world.
Quand on est critiqué, on nous demande plus.
Cuando uno está mal, siempre van a hablar, eso es día a día.
You hear some of the things being said, but yeah, you purely concentrate on the game and focus doing what you're doing.
Te concentrar en lo que te toca hacer, en jugar, en hacer las cosas bien.
Estoy concentrado en lo que estoy haciendo. Yo simplemente estoy queriendo jugar.
Que tengo que pasar prueba cada partido y no pasa nada.
Siempre van a hablar, pase lo que pase.
J'écoute pas, je reste concentré sur mon terrain, sur ce que je dois faire sur le terrain et sur mon foot.
Creo que uno sabe cuando uno hace una falta malintencionada o no.
Keep going at them every time and hopefully then we'll stop kicking it.
Hay a veces que te motivan un poco más, que te da mucho más fuerza para querer demostrarle de que eso no te importa ni te puede perjudicar en tu juego.
De que cuanto más me dan, más quiero jugar.
We're joined today by Chelsea defender and all-round powerhouse, Gary Cahill. Gary, you want to show us around the bridge?
Of course, let's go.
So Gary, what does it mean to play for Chelsea, one of the biggest teams in Europe?
It means expectation level. It means giving everything you've got when you step on the pitch. It means fighting for trophies in all competitions. That's the main thing.
Do you take joy out of seeing maybe the fear in some of the opposition players when they hear the Chelsea fans chanting?
Yeah, sometimes, because I think everyone's on them big occasions quite nervous, and I think that's a good thing to be. When you hear the noise levels, you kind of look over and maybe that added bit of nerves in the away team coming out here. It's a good feeling to have that, and it's a good feeling to step out on that pitch.
Header, great save, bundled home for a 2-goal lead on the night by Gary Cahill.
It's so close here at Stamford Bridge to the actual pitch. Can you hear the manager's instructions?
When the atmosphere is really flying here, it's fantastic, so it is difficult to hear him, but he will get his message on, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. And we're only a few seats away from the fans themselves. Do you listen to what they're saying sometimes?
Try not to be on the bench as much as I possibly can, but when I am, you're really close. They're just supporting the team. You can hear everything that's said, whether it's good, whether it's bad.
Does it faze you?
Personally, no. Every fan, home and away, entitled to their opinion, but it doesn't really faze me or what I'm trying to do. You know in yourself that you're going to give 110%, whether people are applauding you, which is great, or hating on you, it's part of the game.
PSG, they're die-hard fans over there. How do you defend against opposition fans if they are giving you a little bit of stick?
Try and keep you focused, try and keep mentally strong on what you're doing. Sometimes it's difficult, especially in the first 15-20 minutes. The noise level is unbelievable at times, and just try and keep focused on the job and what you're trying to do.
Right, so Gary, should we see the changing rooms?
Yeah, of course, let's
do it. This is where the magic all happens, and what's the team talk like from Jose Mourinho?
Before we go out, I think the team talk's just about how he wants to approach the game. At half-time, if we're not doing so well, then a bit of a volley from him, I think. And if we're doing well, then we're doing well, and just keep it going. So.
And what about pre-match routines? Do you have one?
You mean superstitions?
Superstitions, let's go for it.
I'm not massive on superstitions, but there's a lot of players in our team that are.
We won't name any names, but have you heard some crazy ones?
I've heard the people needing hairdryers on in the rooms. It's how you feel comfortable preparing for the game, and if it's something that you've always done, it's something that probably never leaves you.
So Gary, could I ask you to sign these brand new Adidas Haters boots? Now, if you want to win these brand new signed Haters boots, all you have to do is answer this question in the comments below.
When did I score my first Champions League goal for Chelsea?
Here's what happened when we went to FC Basel to speak to their Champions League hero, Fabian Frei, the man who scored the goals to knock out Steven Gerrard's Liverpool and put FC Basel into the last 16. Fabian, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Looking at the stadium here, it looks quite intense. When you step out on the pitch on a Champions League night and you hear that music playing, does that just G everyone up? Everyone gets excited?
It's always like this. It's not after 100 times, it's no more like this. Before each game, this music gives you 20% more energy than a game in the league, and it's really, really special.
Some people can't even imagine what it's like defending against players like Benzema, Bale, Toni Kroos. What was that like?
Normally, when you play against a team, you have 2-3 key players. You look to them a bit more than to the other. When you play against Real, you cannot do this. There are 11 players and everybody can decide the game. Maybe you look to Cristiano Ronaldo, but then you have James Rodriguez and Gareth Bale next to him. So it was really difficult for us. I say always that they paid hundreds of millions for them, and now I know why.
So if you do qualify, if Basel get through, who would you be looking to face?
Yeah.
Who's the dream?
Yeah, it was Real Madrid to play once. We have them now, and I don't want them again for the next 5-6 years, of course. We played always good against English teams.
But Basel have done the double over Chelsea, and look what it means.
We had now Manchester, Chelsea and Liverpool, but for us it's already a dream to come through, and I think then you have only good teams to play against, so we see. We take what we get.
Fabian, thank you very much. It's the final 16 of the Champions League, and for the rest of the competition, the players are going to be using a brand new football. It's the ball everyone wants, the UCL Finale 15 Berlin.
So this is the UCL Finale ball, which is used from now on in the knockout stage. And this is the ball who is used in the final in Berlin. It's going to be one of the loudest and I think one of the most colorful ones. The second thing you probably will see is the bear. The bear is the icon of Berlin. The third good thing here as well is that we have this brilliant texture, what we also used and developed for the World Cup. It is very deep and high, so it gives the player very good control, and it's very stable through the flight. So every year the ball evolves, we try to be better and better, and the surface should be perfect. So we work with AIT, development, materials, design technique, print techniques. Every year we really try to make the best ball possible.
That's it from the first Game Day Plus of 2015. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the Adidas Football YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing. See you next week.